Hello students, welcome in ninth Maths Part 2 class. We are studying quadrilateral. Before this class, we have uh, taken the information regarding quadrilateral and theorem also. Here one activity you have to do. In this figure, this is parallelogram is shown and this parallelogram is PQRS. Draw the diagonals. This is PR and this is SQ. QS denote that intersect at O point. These diagonals are intersecting at O point, and they compare the two parts of each diagonals. Means you have to compare this OP and OR and OQ and OS. Compare this, and what you find, you check it. Next, here diagonals of parallelograms bisect each other. Here PQRS parallelogram is given. This is PR is a one diagonal and QS is another diagonal. What is given here? The quadrilateral, this parallelogram PQRS is a parallelogram diagonal PR and QS intersect at O point. What we have to prove that segment OP is equal to OR and QO is equal to OS. Here it is, we have to prove. Here with this figure, you can compare these two triangles, that is POS, one triangle, and another triangle is ROQ. In this, see that OPS, this angle, and another angle ORQ is another. These two angles are alternate angles. Like that, here OSP and OQR is also alternate angle. And this side are parallel and equal measure. Why it is? Because these are the opposite sides of parallelogram. You know that opposite sides of parallelogram are congruent. So here it is taken from these two triangles, that is this angle OPS congruent angle ORQ alternate angle, and side PS congruent side RQ opposite sides of parallelogram, and angle PSO congruent angle RQO alternate angle. Therefore, these two triangles are congruent. Triangle POS and triangle ROS are congruent according to test ASA test. Therefore, segment PO congruent segment OR, this PO congruent OR, and another OS congruent this OQ, this OS congruent OQ. So we have proved this one according to this one. Then next we are going to study on this, what we are taken the information regarding parallelogram. Adjacent angles of parallelograms are supplementary. Supplementary means 180-degree, and opposite sides of parallelogram are congruent. Opposite angles of parallelogram are congruent. Diagonals of parallelogram bisect each other. On this basis, according to this given information, we are going to solve here some examples. One example is given. This is a parallelogram. PQRS is a parallelogram. PQ is equal to 3.5 centimeter. PS is equal to 5.3 centimeter. Angle Q is equal to 50-degree. Then find the length of remaining sides and measure the remaining angles. Here it is PQ is given 3.5, PS is given 5.3. So this angle and these angles are interior angles, this Q angle and this P angle. So that interior angles are supplementary. Therefore, angle Q plus angle P is equal to 180. These are interior angles and these are supplementary. Supplementary means 180-degree. Therefore, Q's value is here, it is given 50. So that we are putting this Q's value 50 degree, and then we have to find the angle P, so that we are making this 50 minus from this 180, then we got it is 130 degree. Angle P's measure is 130 degree. Then now you know that this angle P opposite angle R is R and Q's opposite angle is S. Therefore, angle P is equal to angle R and angle Q is equal to angle S. Opposite angles are of parallelograms and those are congruent. Therefore, angle R is equal to 130 degree and angle S is equal to 50 degree. And similarly, side PS congruent, this PS congruent opposite side QR and QS congruent opposite side, this is SR. So it is PS is equal to QR and PQ is equal to SR, opposite sides of parallelogram, and therefore QR is equal to 5.3 and SR is equal to 3.5. In next example, we are going to say that the here is ABCD is a parallelogram given and angle A's measure is 4x plus 13 and angle D's measure is 5x minus 22. Then find the measure of angle B and C. These two angles measure is given. So adjacent angle of parallelograms are supplementary. Supplementary means 180 degree. Therefore, 4x plus 13 plus 5x minus 25, 22 is equal to 180. So that we are making this 4x plus 5x is equal to 9x. I am making this plus and minus. It is a subtraction, so that we got a 9. So here 4x plus 5x is equal to 9x and 13 and this 25 minus and plus we got here 9. So that we are taking this minus 9 for this side, it will become uh, plus, so that 9x is equal to 189 and therefore 9x value is 189 and x value is 21. Then we are putting the value in this equation, so that A's angle measure is 4x plus 13. 4x plus 13, 4 is as it is, x value is 21, so and this is 13, so 4 into 21 plus 13, we got it is 84 plus 13 is equal to 97. And this value, this angle D's value is 5x minus 22. Then angle D is equal to 5x minus 5x means 5 into x value is 21. So that 5 into 21 and minus 22, we got it is 105 minus 22, it got 83 degree. So that A's value is 97 degree. Angle A's measure is 97 and angle D's measure is 83. So that these are the opposite angle. A's opposite angle is C angle. So that angle C is equal to 97 degree and angle D's opposite angle is B, that is we got 83. So that therefore angle B is equal to 83. You write these examples and solve the problem set, practice set, that is 5.1, and if you get any problems you ask me, I will give you that any doubt you are having, we will clear it. Okay, thank you. See you in next class.